In day 2, we are going to look at solving equations that have many solutions or no solution. So let's take a look at letter A. We have 4 times x minus 5 equal to 4x minus 20. We're going to go ahead and simplify the left-hand side, and to do that we need to distribute the 4. So we're going to go ahead and multiply 4 by x to get us 4x, and then we have to multiply 4 by negative 5 to give us a minus 20. And the right-hand side will stay the same. There's nothing we can simplify. So that's going to stay as 4x minus 20. Now I have to get my x's on the same side. I have a positive 4x here and a positive 4x here. Doesn't really matter which one we move, they're both positive, so let's just subtract 4x from both sides. If I subtract 4x from the right, I have to also subtract 4x from the left. And doing that, 4x and a negative 4x, well, that's just 0. So this whole thing is going to cancel out, and I'm just left with negative 20. Equal to, now on my right-hand side, I also have a 4x and a negative 4x. That's also going to be 0. So my variables are now gone, and I'm just left with negative 20. So what you're looking at right now is we have negative 20 equal to negative 20. That is a true statement. Negative 20 will always equal negative 20. And since my variables are gone, it doesn't matter what I plug in for x, since it'll go away, I'm always going to get a true statement at the end. So we can say x can be any number we want. So we write this as all real numbers. And the symbol for writing all real numbers is this. 2 lines, and then take the furthest line and make an R out of it. And our answer here would be all real numbers, which means any number for x. Now let's take a look at letter B. Letter B, we have 3x minus 9 equal to 3 times x plus 2. This time the right-hand side we need to go ahead and distribute, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and distribute that 3 on the right-hand side. So our left-hand side will stay the same, 3x minus 9. And on the right-hand side we're going to distribute the 3 to the x to get 3x. And we're going to distribute the 3 to the 2 to get plus 6. Now if we take a look, we have a 3x over here and a 3x over here. We need to get those 3x's on the same side. So we're going to go ahead and subtract. So if we go ahead and subtract, we can subtract 3x on the right and subtract 3x on the left. Doing that, this 3x and this negative 3x, that makes 0. So those are going to cancel each other out. So those are gone, and all we're left with is a negative 9. And on the right-hand side, we have a 3x and a negative 3x. Well, that's also 0. So all we're left with is the 6. So these are gone. Now if I take a look at my final answer here, my variables are all gone, but I have negative 9 equal to 6. So every time my variables disappear, I'm going to get a negative 9 is equal to 6, and that is never going to be a true statement. So this is a case where we would say our answer here is no solution. And there is also a symbol for no solution, which is a circle with a line through it. So you can either use the words or the symbol. Now I would like you to go ahead and do the try this, which is right here. So go ahead and pause it and check your answer when you're done. If you did the try this correctly, you should have gotten the answer of no solution. If you did not get no solution, please raise your hand and I'll come around and help.